Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode, or welcome back to the very newest episode of Believe It or Not, the game show in the form of a podcast where we talk about myths, urban legends, conspiracies, and all the things that we don't fully understand. I'm your host, Reyes, and I can't believe that we're actually back with a new episode, and I have 4 guests this time, so let's go down the line, shall we? Starting over here is the person who's loved me throughout her entire life and who has protected me throughout her entire life, my mother, Analisa Reyes.
Hi!
My next second guest is the person who thinks he's the Flash, Isaiah Salazar.
Hey, thank you.
My third guest is the person who doesn't want to wake up on time to go to Wingstop today, my brother, Isaac Salazar.
Why is that your wallpaper?
Just because. And my last guest is the person is actually the fiance of Isaac Salazar.
It makes you your favorite drinks.
And makes my favorite Starbucks drinks, Annyka Nicoles. So, guys, Mom, this is your first time on the podcast.
It is.
And for the stories that I have, the stories that I have today are pretty weird, are pretty spooky, because I know how you like scary stuff. Kind of. But
I do.
You do. So today's topic, we are going to be talking about black-eyed children. So black-eyed children actually predated the internet, and like people have claimed that they've seen like the black-eyed children in real life, and then years later when the internet was a thing, they post up their story about it, and then everything is just history. People say that they've also encountered it, or some other people say that they haven't encountered it. So I have 3 stories here, and there is a new way of the game of how you can play it now. Since last time you guys didn't want to be team, this time you guys can actually pick your own story to see which one is the true story. So Isaiah, if you think that a story is true, you can actually pick the true story. But you guys don't have to work together anymore, and you guys have to figure out which story is the true story.
Thank God, man.
I thought black eyes. No one has black eyes.
No, but people say that these are like aliens in disguise as like children. I know it sounds weird, but yeah.
Okay.
It really happened. Let's hear it.
It really happened. So,
Okay.
here we go with story number 1. The story dates back to October 2008 in Flagstaff, Arizona. There was a 19-year-old sophomore, Rachel, who's at Northern Arizona University. She was up early evenings because of like all the work that she had to do, and like hearing all kinds of noises, like the low buzzing of her desk lamp and all that, and the lights outside. And like just college is just getting to her.
Just getting overwhelmed. Overstimulated.
Yeah. And it was late autumn. A storm just happened, so a lot of things have actually been happening around the university. Until one day, at 1:30 a.m., as she was still awake doing her paper, she hears a knock at the door. Not that loud and not that hurried as well, but like it was just like a patient knock, like so. Okay. She assumed it was her upstairs neighbors, and maybe they got locked out and all that, and they needed her help. She opens the doors. Well, first she gets up, rubs her eyes because she's been away for so long, and she goes to the door, a little bothered, but tries to put on like a really like can-do attitude until she opens the door. Well, she creaks it open, and there are 2 children standing outside of her apartment complex, or of her house. A boy and a girl, maybe around like 10 or 11 years old. Their clothes were like plain gray hooded sweatshirts, jeans, sneakers, and both of them were just staring at the ground. And one of them say, "Can we use your phone?"
Yeah.
The little girl asked in her like soft, strangely steady voice. Our mother had an accident. Rachel's first instinct was to let them in, but something like had a gut feeling that this was probably a trap or something like scary, because the storm that I told you about ended almost an hour ago, and yet the kids were completely dry. No damp hair, no wet shoes, or anything. "Where are your parents?" Rachel said. The boy spoke out this time in a flat tone. "Our mother is waiting." He frontally looked up until Rachel's breath caught in her throat. His eyes, both of them, were pitch black. Solid black. No whites or pupils. Her body reacted before her brain caught up. She slammed the door shut, locked it very, very tight, went back to her desk, and she didn't know what she just saw. So then she searched up on Google, what does it mean when children have black eyes? It then shows up articles and blog posts about black-eyed children. And since that day, Rachel has never answered a late night knock ever again. And that is the end of story number 1. I'm going to give you guys some time to discuss and go.
Should we cuss or no?
How about just discuss?
Viewers at home, all the straight
cuss.
put BTA.
Oh, God.
Discuss without the cuss.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway. First off, no.
Wait, they didn't knock
What are we
again.
discussing?
Like they just she didn't hear anything else after that.
No.
She closed the door, went to bed. That was it.
She didn't go to bed. She just went back to her
Googled
desk.
Hell no.
Desk and Googled.
I feel like if that.
So she closed the door on the kids, went inside, Googled.
Don't you think they would knock
kids.
again?
Yeah.
Or like she would hear like another.
I think maybe only if she had been like, okay, come in. Like maybe like that. And then be like, oh no, I like.
I like.
It's like I like. It's like
You gotta go. You gotta go. I mean, it's possible. Anything is possible.
It's not
Yeah.
fake. It's not fake to me.
No,
It just
sounds,
gives-
It sounds.
It sounds like a movie or something.
It sounds like semi-real, like something like that happened, like in the movie Emily Rose. She was in college and it was the same exact thing, and she heard like a noise and stuff, and she went to check. There was no one there, but it was just like what she felt like there was an entity there with her, but she didn't see it. But it just kind of gave me that kind of vibes.
No, I never opened the door.
Like it was
It could be true.
You would open the door.
Like,
Hey, what's up? Y'all some candy? Y'all hungry?
I'd be like,
Alright, you guys ready for story number 2?
Yeah.
Alright, story number 2. This story dates back in 1996 in Abilene, Texas, I think. Abilene, thank you. Abilene, Texas. In the spring of 1996, Brian Bethel, a journalist,
I was a junior. I mean, I was a sophomore. Anyways.
Brian Bethel, a young journalist in
Abilene.
Abilene, Texas. He was just sitting in his car. He was just
Lubbock.
he was just sitting in his car in a near a strip mall or a strip of offices.
Right.
Just across from an Westwood movie theater, and it was also the early evening. The sun was fading into a burnt orange behind the horizon, and Brian was using a dim glow of a nearby street lamp to finish his blog and all that.
He was outside.
Yes, in his parking lot.
In the car.
In the parking lot, in his
In the
car.
car.
In his car. Save the questions for later.
Yeah. How about that?
The parking lot was mostly empty. The sounds of like distant hums of traffic and like the occasional muffled laugh of drifting from the theater that was across the street. That quiet was then broken by two boys, both wearing hooded sweatshirts, and approached the driver's side window. One appeared to be 12 and the other 9. The older boy spoke first. His voice audibly confident for his age. They wanted a ride to their mother's house because they had no money. Oh, to get money so they can come back and watch a movie.
Mm-hmm.
He even specified which was Mortal Kombat, and something that was playing at the time.
Mm-hmm.
At first, the request seemed a little harmless, but almost immediately left Brian a little like creeped out, like uneasy.
Yeah.
The way that the boy spoke was like too smooth and too practiced, like almost like the boy was rehearsing this. Like maybe he was trying to con him out of like some money and like do something else. As the younger boy kept his head down and his hands shoved deep into his hoodie pockets until Brian looks a little closer at the boy. He looks a little closer at them and can see a glimpse of the little boy's eyes, and Brian's stomach dropped. He saw that the little boy didn't have any eyes. They were pitch black, like no pupils, no whiteness in his eyes, just pitch black. It was like two voids, like in his face.
Mm-hmm.
Like a wave of sheer panic surged through him without another word. Brian started the car, throwing it into gear and pulling away so fast the tires squealed. In his rearview mirror, the boys were simply gone. Later that night, he was still shaken. Brian shared the incident on an early internet forum. His post quickly spread, with others coming out describing similar encounters, until over time, his account became regarded as the first widely documented sighting of black-eyed children. And that was the last time that he would ever work alone in his own car ever again. And that was story number 2. I'm going to give you guys some time to discuss and go.
So he was working in his car? Or he was just
That one sounds more believable
Yeah.
because it was outside at night. Like it could have been like the shadow.
Mhm.
Like the way like the light was hitting the kid's face. Like it could have been that.
What about you, man?
I think throwing in there that his
channel
became like the first,
Yeah.
like widely known, like one of the first, and it was back in '96.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that might be real.
Isaac?
We think
I agree. I think it's interesting that it says that it was the first, widely accepted story of that. I'd say it sounds more believable. At least more believable than the first one.
So true.
Alright. Well, before we move on to our third story, we're getting back into our favorite time, mini games. So, just,
Mini bike.
mini bike? Just, you guys played this mini game when you guys were first on the podcast, and Mom, now you're gonna play it. Today we're playing Guess Who again.
Okay.
This time I have a new person or creature here that you guys need to guess within 6 questions and 3 guesses.
Wait, I kind of don't remember.
Are we all a team?
Yes, you all have to figure out what this thing is. And it's not just something that I know by myself. it's something that we all know.
Okay.
So you got 6 questions and 3 guesses.
Okay.
Got
And
it.
it's a wildly like famous person.
Or thing.
Yeah,
Is it a person, place, thing?
it's a person.
Okay.
It's a person. So,
Is it
and I can also give you 3 hints.
Okay.
So, go.
I have
Just
6
anything?
questions, though.
Yeah,
Just-
just anything. Ask me questions.
I will keep track of how many questions we use. 'Cause we
Is he an
have-
actor?
Huh? Oh no.
Oh.
It's a creature. It's like a horror creature.
Oh.
It's a horror creature.
Oh.
Not
like from a movie.
kinda.
That
Think of
that one thing from
monsters.
Stranger Things.
Think of monsters. And stuff.
What's that?
Demogorgon.
That guy.
Is
the
that a question
Demogorgon?
or a guess?
I guess.
Well, they have 3 guesses, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, like ease in with the
Like
questions
as
more.
Oh.
okay.
Okay, okay.
And if
so
you want
we have to ask
hints,
something.
and if you want hints, I can. Give
So
you
if we want to ask a question, we have 6 questions to ask.
yes.
But we
we
only have 3
guesses.
guesses.
Yes.
Okay.
Jeez.
Should we
Then
ask?
let me
if
take my
it's
guess
like-
back. Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a real thing then, because you just said that it's a creature.
So it's a creature.
Yeah.
So it's a
But
It's
I
a
was
it's a
gonna ask
human.
If
It's a humanoid
If there's like
creature
a movie
monster.
series.
Kinda.
humanoid creature.
No,
monster.
it's just
Nah,
a human
probably
monster.
like
A human monster, kind of like a vampire.
Okay. Is it in a movie?
There are movies about it.
Multiple movies about it.
That's question 1.
Okay.
I think I know what it is. I don't say it.
What do you think it is? You can tell us. It.
We have 3
Is
guesses.
that what you're thinking?
It.
It's so it's a human.
It's a yeah.
That's a monster.
Do you guys want? Do you
Yeah.
guys want your first hint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This thing can be debated on if it's real or not. If they're real or not.
It's not a hint, bro.
Okay, it could be Bigfoot.
If
Yeah,
they
I was
are
gonna say
real or
It
not.
could be.
They or it?
Like multiple people. Like if you talk about this in a conversation, you can debate if they're real or not.
If it's real.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's not alien.
It's not an alien. It's not.
Not an alien.
It's not an alien or it.
Or Bigfoot.
No. That's one of your guesses.
Okay.
Is it like
That's one
Michael
guess. We have
Myers,
2.
Because
No,
he's
bruh.
so scared of
He
Michael.
said,
It's
It's a creature.
But it's a creature though. It's not
Oh.
like
It's a human.
is he cold blooded?
Because he said it's a human.
Yes. It's a human.
It could be Michael
Does it?
Myers.
Okay, can I
Could
ask
be
a
Freddy
question?
Krueger.
Sure.
Yeah.
Can it transform into things? Like, can it transform into animals or no?
I would say yes, but with a specific thing that they use to transform.
What thing do they use to transform?
Because I know it's some cryptid. All right, that's our next question then. Because I asked the question.
Yeah, that was your next
Is
question.
it a
Probably.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You guys want your second?
He said it's a horror.
You guys want
So
your
it's
second
scary.
hint?
All right, so we got 5 questions, right? So you ask. So
Something
we know
transform.
that it can transform into something. What does it use to transform? That'll be
Yeah.
question number
Most
5.
likely a stick or something, but people call it other things.
So what? So what is it?
No, he can't give us all the answers.
There's a
It
stick.
could be like a wand.
Well, we have 3 guesses though.
Mm-hmm.
What?
We have 2 now.
No, because this was a question.
That was your hint?
This is a question.
Oh no!
I asked him.
How many
already.
more
Oh, that
hints
was
do we
it.
have?
Yeah, but
You have 2 more hints.
Can we get another hint?
This human monster is a part of folklore. So you hear this like
Oh, what if it's a thing from Stranger Things?
You know what I mean?
What are they called? What?
Bro, it's real.
It's part of like
It's
historically.
it's folklore.
like think of
Oh, yeah.
Is it?
folklore.
Can I ask
Well,
a
because
question?
they have
Ask.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Is it
That's for
Mexican folklore?
Well, that's a game.
Not Mexican folklore.
Okay.
Can I ask a question? So we're at 3. Is it Native
You guys are at
American?
4.
Okay.
She asked a question.
Is it Native American folklore?
It is not Native American.
Oh.
Can we have our last hint?
We have
You
one.
want your lesson?
Yeah.
Okay. They're most commonly talked about against vampires.
Oh. bruh.
Werewolves.
No.
That's one.
Witches.
Against.
You got it!
A witch?
You got it!
Wow.
Yeah, bruh.
Hey, you did.
Witches,
Against
yes.
vampires.
See,
Really?
yeah,
Witches against vampires? I've
Mhm.
never.
So beat.
I haven't heard of
Well,
that.
in Vampire Diaries happens.
Okay.
In Teen Wolf, that happened. So.
Hope you guys like that little.
That was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
that was fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm all Bigfoot.
You guys ready to go into story number 3?
Yeah.
All right.
I know.
The mic, please.
Is it Mike Myers?
All right.
Like, bro, come on.
Is it Vecna? Is
All right.
it Vecna?
Story number 3.
Bro, I didn't remember the first 2 stories anymore.
I'm gonna recap them.
Hey,
Story number 3.
I believe you.
This story dates back at June 2011 in Manchester, England. So there was a guy named Tom. He was working the night shift, security guard.
Holland?
No. Just let me tell my story.
Go.
Shout out Disney. Give me a roll.
Yeah, he can play the blob.
You can be a janitor. Let me clean some Wendy's.
All right. Let me tell my story. So
There you go.
there is a security guard. His name was Tom. He was working the night shift just for over a year. He's been watching at his post, and like he worked at a warehouse on the outskirts of Manchester. And until one day when he was working, he heard some carnivorous like structure of echoing, like through a corridor.
Wait, you heard what? Carnivorous what?
Carnivorous like echoing.
Like roaring.
Yeah, like that.
Like that guttural sound.
Yeah, like that.
Bro, what are you doing?
That's like carnivorous. I thought that was carnivorous.
That's-
What?
I said I'm about to kick you off.
Hey,
Not
this
in
is PG. What y'all talking about?
Not in the
carnivorous.
literal
Hey,
sense.
y'all start talking, bro. It's gonna
Okay, go.
The place was mostly quiet throughout the whole night, and like it was just mostly quiet throughout the night. Tom never experienced like hearing a noise like this ever, except for like the occasional flickering of CCTV
Yeah.
monitors. But until he hears something, like a distant yip, like of a fox noises, and foxes are kind of pretty common around where he works.
It's Fox, but okay.
What the
Like him, bro.
The night that he was
Focus your brain.
the night that he was working on was kind of rainy. It was a Thursday night, and then somewhere around 2:45 a.m. when Tom was about to set out for his routine perimeter checks, he grabbed his flashlight in one hand and his radio in the other, and he starts walking outside, his boots crunching on the damp gravel that he keeps stepping on outside, until he finds a little child under a street lamp. It's Isaiah.
It's part of the
Bro,
podcast.
it's fucking
Bro.
dialogue, bro. They can't see us.
And then it's supposed to be fun.
The boy was only dressed in a dark hoodie and jeans, and his face a little bowed down, like maybe Tom in his head thought like maybe the kid was shy and he was lost, he didn't know where he was. And then Tom went up to the kid and said, "Hey, are you alright there? You shouldn't be here. Like, where are your parents? Did someone drop you off?" The boy didn't move an inch or say anything to Tom, as rain was still dripping down from his hoodie, and like they're still in the rain, and like Tom is trying to get the kid out of the rain, but the kid won't budge until Tom moves a little more closer to the boy. He then sees that the boy's skin was a lot more pale than normal. Like so pale, like he almost saw a ghost. As Tom walks up to the boy, he then says, "Hey, are you okay? Do you need some help? Like, I need you to come inside." then the boy looks up at him, and Tom is shook into his core as he sees that the kid has no eyes. Tom instantly screams, goes back to the warehouse, but he was working the night shift, so there was no one even there at the warehouse. It was just him in like his very own department around the warehouse. As he went back, he went back to security room to check some recordings to see if the boy was there previously. He was not. And even he checked the cameras just now when he was outside, and there was nothing. It was just him, and the boy wasn't even there.
So it was like he was talking to himself?
Maybe. And then, from there, Tom told himself that he would never work alone in the warehouse, and he from that night forward, he switched to the day shifts. Then he quit two months later, and he can always remember the look of that boy to this day. And that is the end of story number 3. I'm gonna give you guys some time to discuss and go.
I remember a story like that on Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction. But I can't remember if it was real or not. But I remember something like that where this guy worked as a security guard at night at some place.
Oh shit, my bad.
I'm gonna censor that.
And why? And nobody knows who that is. And yeah, he saw something, or he thought he saw somebody, and then he was talking to somebody. He went back to security cameras, and he rewound it, and it was him talking, but there was nobody there. Like he was talking to a ghost, I guess.
I don't know if I believe that one.
I know you said he didn't have no eyes. I thought we were talking about black eyes.
Well, black eyes.
Yeah, black
he
eyes.
had black eyes.
Yeah,
no real eyes like this.
All right. You mad?
Like, I don't know if I believe that one because it said on camera. Like the other ones were more believable because you can like see it, but I don't know.
I think the second one for me. It was lies.
Wait, it's only one is a lie, right?
One is the truth.
One's the real one.
One's real.
One's true. Two
Two are lies.
Two are
I
lies.
think
Okay, that makes then I think the second one is true, and those are lies.
Okay, so I'm gonna I'm gonna recap all the stories so you guys can get another field of all the stories, and you guys can lock in your answers one by one. And yeah.
Okay.
So recap story number 1. Rachel, a 19-year-old sophomore, lives in her dorm or apartment. Can't remember. Lives in her. No, it's her apartment.
Nice emo. I like that laugh.
19-year-old Rachel lives in her apartment, and then here's a knock at the door. There are 2 children, and then she finds out that they had no eyes, and then she Googles black-eyed children, and she sees that there were other people that had encounters just like that. Story number 2, journalist Brian Bethel was working in his car, and then 2 boys showed up at his driver's side, told him that they needed a ride to their mom's house to get some money so they can see a movie. Until Brian looks at one of the boys and notices that he didn't have any eyes. He was creeped out and then drove off. Story number 3. Tom, the security guard, was walking, doing his grounds, until he finds a boy under a street lamp, and then figures out that his skin was pale, and then figures out that he had black eyes after the boy looked up at Tom. Tom looks back at CCTV cameras to see if the boy was there the whole time. There was no record. The boy wasn't there even when Tom was talking to the boy. And that was all 3 stories recapped. And I can give you guys some time to discuss and lock in your answers.
Bro, it's either the second one or the third.
I think the third one is true.
Yeah.
I think the second one.
I think number 3 was love.
You think 3 is true?
I think 3 is true. Two is super believable too, but it's just because I've seen like.
All right, I'll be the oddball. I think one is real.
Nah, one's not real.
Yeah.
Watch it be real. Just because I've seen like stuff on that, and it's like I've seen hospital footage stuff on it, and stuff like that. I feel like I feel like 3 is real. 2 is super believable, but I feel like 3 is real, and 1 is I don't think 1 is real.
The camp, I don't know. I think 2. I think 2 is the truth because of the end part where like his thread or whatever.
Yeah, that's why I'm like that's super believable too. Okay.
What do you think?
I think 2.
3? Alright. Mom, what is your guess?
3.
3. Guys? Isaac and Annyka were right. They now have 1 point under their belt. It was story number 2.
That's what I was saying. I was like, I don't know this.
Yeah, that's how I was. But that's
First
how I
and
was
second.
saying. Like it's super believable. Because
There
of
you
the post, his post going like viral or whatever.
Yeah.
That made me think it was true. But I've also seen stuff on the other. So that
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was his name again?
Brian Bethel.
I had to look at.
And it was the second one? Damn. That is crazy.
Alright, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's newest episode.
Found it.
I'm going to try... Okay, dude, perfect. I'm going to try to stay a little consistent with these episodes. Maybe next week you guys could get to see some of my other friends on here. And love you guys. Give us a written review on Spotify because it really helps us. And also comment, like, and subscribe if you guys are watching this on YouTube. And I'll see you guys next time with a brand new episode. Bye, guys.